I'm just going to talk about our project, Arts, Masters and Science project that Laura, George and myself and some others have helped with. I'm going to talk about our background, and Laura's going to talk about the project itself, and then George is actually going to talk about the online site. Okay. So, just about background, I met Clinky. We met probably in 2009 up at the Brabyn. I was up there camping with my kids, and Clinky was processing some birds. And I just asked Clinky if I could come and volunteer for him. So he said sure, so we sort of got me into the care work. So spent some time down in Operito doing some catching and landing of birds, and also up the Brabyn with Clinky, and then got invited on the reception project, catching and putting transmitters on birds. And this was awesome. This was flying around in helicopters and sort of landing right up in the middle of nowhere, setting up camp. It was pretty cold up there. Sometimes we'd be stuck in the tent, and I've just had to play 500 with Clinky, show him how to play. Then we'd catch birds. You know, there's a lot of time sitting around, a lot of time talking, but in the morning and then in the evening, we'd suddenly get a flurry of activity, and we'd catch a bird and put a transmitter on it. And this was just amazing, just getting that sort of hands-on feeling and holding the key. So that sort of got me pretty hooked on it all, and then got called in again for another project with Corey up in the Brabyn, and actually met up with Laura as well. And this is up on the Brabyn tops, and we've called Araha here. So putting a band on it, black K on white, and a transmitter as well. So one of the perks, Clinky managed to get me up on one of the flights, must be one of the best flights I've ever done, on Sky Ranger. It's looking down into the Brabyn Valley and recording with Corey and Josh talk about that. That was just an amazing sort of trip. And then asked Josh whether I could come and do some more volunteering, and it was great. Talked to him, and the next thing I got this big parcel of gear sent down to me with aerials and all sorts of gear, and started doing some monitoring in the Brabyn. And I've been tramping and run a tourism business and all sorts, and so it was so great to be out there, you know, and I've learned all these bush bashing skills, and here I was out doing this stuff, but hopefully helping Kia as well. And so one of the first cavities, when I started, we actually got the beeping signal for Araha that she was breeding, and Liam went up and found the nest, and that was one of the first sort of cavities that I started monitoring. That season, it was a bit of an eye-opener, because we put all these cameras around on the cavity nests, and I started monitoring them every 3 weeks, getting out in the hills, getting really, really fit. It was great. But then Araha's nest, there's a little photo of her chick there, but this was the last picture of that chick we saw. So this is 2015. Sally's cavity, again, a white stoat going into her nest. And also, interesting stuff, here's a great spot of kiwi going into this is Beryl's nest. And it's amazing because you spend heaps of time looking at these pictures from the trail cameras and some of the things you see. And actually talking to Graham and Cates about this, he was sort of saying that, you know, he's heard of instances where kiwi and kia share the same cavity. So really sort of entertaining stuff. And then a nest over in the south branch of the Huranui, cavity 37, you know, seeing a female there. But unfortunately that season, pretty much all of the nest cavities that I was monitoring failed. So this is the one after the big mast year that Josh was talking about. This is Queen Paupau's cavity, and this was a great cavity. It was pretty much the closest to the roading, but this is a possum coming in. It's actually really good to see Queen Paupau seeming to sort of fend off the possum. All of those nests failed. Then just do a bit of skiing, but going up to Mount Hutt and talking to people at Mount Hutt, and they were saying that there's, you know, pet care numbers are half of what they used to be. You know, there used to be about 15 to 20 up here. That season there was only 7. Okay, just a little aside now. I also had a sort of an idea that wouldn't it be great to train up a kia as an advocacy bird to take around schools. So I thought, well, let's do some volunteering at Willow Bank and get to know some kia. So here's just one shot, incredibly friendly. This is Neo. An amazing experience out there with the birds. And I just can't think of any better bird or animal that you can take into schools. It's all about this education and getting the young people involved in conservation. You know, wouldn't it be great, maybe not to get the kia landing on all the kids' shoulders, but to get to do one of these intelligence puzzles in front of a group of kids. And the thing with the captive kia, they're captive anyway, and training them up is almost like enrichment for those kia. So I don't know, it's just the idea. And then also, you know, this whole idea of maybe captive breeding and doing a soft release in Arthur's Park. I just think, you know, I know Josh has got his 1080, big 1080 plans and things, but I think we've got to try other methods too, and maybe doing some captive breeding and a soft release into Arthur's Park, which is already sort of a humanised population anyway. And yeah, with Laura, Laura's sort of amazing. We've been doing lots of catching with Laura, and we call her the kia whisperer. I've seen her actually catch kia with her bare hands twice. But we were worried about these kia deaths, you know. So that 2015 breeding season, 5 active nests were monitored, all failed. We know it was the high predator numbers. For that winter, the following winter, 2 adult females, and I'm sort of coming out of this as a sort of a new person, and then thinking, far out, what's going on here? So two females were killed by stoats there, and then in just March we found out another female that was giving out mortality signal. We tracked down, and that got the saliva test indicated that it was a cat. So and also just in Arthur's Pass Township, talking to Graham Cates, 12 kias have been killed by cars in recent years. Why aren't there any signs out there saying slow down the kias? You know, 7 kias died from red toxicity, and just recently 2 from elocution between Upper Temple Basin. So, you know. And just these 3 kias, Queen Pau Pau, Hound and Silmisia, these are 3 adult females that have been preyed upon within 7 months and within 8 kilometres of each other, right? In the front country of Horden. The Horden is a predator-controlled area. So just, you know, think how many females have actually died in the Waimak Basin? How many females have died in the whole of Canterbury? You know, we've got these good populations in Kahurangi, but yeah, things are going downhill fast. Then, so back to the kia, this is a photo of Douglas just taken across at the campground, and it really struck me that, hey, these bands, everybody can move these bands. Wouldn't it be great if everybody could actually, when they see one of these birds, find out who it is, and then go on to a site of database or something. So that sort of leads me on to, oh yeah, one more thing. We then went and talked to Andy Grant from DOC, and one of the things that really struck me was he said conservation of New Zealand's wildlife is a responsibility of everyone, not just the Department of Conservation. And so I think it's our job to get out there and do something about it. Alrighty, Laura do some talking.
I'm real nervous, so excuse me. But yeah, so we felt really encouraged by Andy, and we thought, right, let's get on and do something. So we like action. So we thought, oh, what's a really cool idea we could do? So we were sitting up on this ridge doing some monitoring one time, and we thought about, so okay, there's this kia with bands, and you can really easily read the bands, and then there's like this need for, everyone recognises that people are totally disconnected with nature and have lost, you know, that sort of personal interaction and engagement. So we thought, oh, okay, well, let's think of a cool project that engages people but maybe gives us some useful scientific information as well. I'll change this slide. And so therefore we developed this project, which we're trying to call in the Arthur's Pass Citizen Science Project, and there's 2 parts to it. The first one is all about education, so what we're all talking about, what we're all learning from each other today. We want to get all that information out there to the public in a really bright and colourful and friendly way. So, and do this through a few different means. One's through these big information panels that you see over there. So those are our drafts, and we've been building a great big shelter across the road for these panels to go in, so that everyone who comes to Arthur's Pass can go stand under a big shelter and read all about Kia, because this is like one of the Kia capitals of New Zealand. And so in these brochures that we've been sort of shaking, handing around, this is the other part of our sort of educational and engagement thing, and so that's just one part, and then the citizen science part is the other bit. So through a really concerted banding effort in this area, Arthur's Pass Village and the car parks over the viaduct, East Corner, Kennedy Bend, and all the ski fields around this part of Canterbury, we can really engage a whole lot of people into sort of, sorry, I'm getting a bit muddled here, but we band all the Kia and we get people to cite those Kia and report back into our sightings database and give us lots of useful information, we hope. And so there's citizen scientists, you, everyone, engaging in this sort of Kia population monitoring program. And so George has been building this awesome sightings database online where you can log in all this information. Firstly, I should say that we've gone down to the right channels, and so we've got our wildlife, also that wildlife permit thing all sorted out with Dot, and we need to talk to lots of different people about the project. And yeah, I'll go into more detail about that in a second. But firstly, this is kind of the hub of the project, the information shelter that we meant to have the official opening today, but we haven't quite finished, so we can't, so we'll just sit here instead. And there's our panel. But we got to use diggers and do lots of building and had heaps of amazing volunteers, locals, Arts Park Wildlife Trust and the community here, and some volunteer builders spent heaps of their time erecting this thing, which is awesome. And the panels look like that, you can see them there. And so there's a draft, so if you want to read them, and if you have any comments or feedback, or think there's any stronger messages that we could make, so that we've got on the bottom right one is the do not feed me, but maybe that's not strong enough after what we today. We should have like an even bigger do not feed me ever sort of thing. No. So yeah, any feedback's really good, because we've still got time to work on these. And then the brochures. So in the brochures we've got all the information about the project, hopefully in a really simple way. So if people come along to Arthur's Pass and see it here, they can record the individual bands because they're really easy to read, and put them in the database. And we think that we will have some valuable scientific information that we can get out of this project, and probably much more in the longer term after we've been doing this for 5 or 10 years. But there's lots of different things that might be useful, like where there's Kia, so if abandoned at Arthur's Pass, and just the sheer numbers that we've abandoned, we're just, people might be seeing those individuals turn up on the West Coast, and we'll know, get a bit more information about that sort of thing. We want everyone to be involved, from those people passing through the village every day, to the locals that live here who see the same ones or different individuals every day, to all the people who do week-long tramps or hunting trips or backcountry skiing who do see Kia. That if they see banded Kia, that's great. If they see any Kia or hear any, that's awesome. Put them in the database. And if they don't see any Kia, that's just as important, more important, to enter in as well. So we want all you guys to go and tell 100 people each or 1,000 people to just partake in this, and hopefully you can get lots of good information. And yeah, the real value is the engaging. So some of the rationale behind the project is, people here want to have an interaction with Kia, and most of their interaction involves either feeding them or, at least taking photos. So we thought, oh, cool. So people can take photos and zoom in on the band, and then, so that all works as well. So they're contributing, they're still interacting with Kia, but contributing to some bigger picture sort of information about their ecology and behaviour and whatever else. So we're already seeing some value in what we're doing, so we sort of started banding in the last 6 months, I think. And so just one example of what we're finding already. So because last year was a really poor breeding season, as we all have heard today, and we were wondering what was going to happen this year. So we've been up at Dead's Corner, just up the road, just past the pass, And the first, so we've done about 6 trips there in about the last 2 months, or a month and a half. And the first, we just were assuming that there was nothing really around, no care around, because the first few trips before that we hadn't really seen any, and lots of the locals here hadn't seen any either. But we turned up and there were, okay, oh yeah, we've got, so there were 2 fledglings unbanded, so we banded them and that was awesome. And then we went back for another trip and we saw 2 more fledglings and they were unbanded, so we knew they were different ones, so that was cool. And then we went back the next time and there was a whole flock of babies and they were all unbanded, so we were like, oh wow, so that's 5 different ones. And they were all playing around and getting harassed by a falcon, and it was a juvenile falcon as well, so they were all just playing, practicing, fighting with each other. That was cool. And then Corey came back the next week and saw another 2 unbanded ones, which was neat. And then last week we saw the one that was with that one. So we found out that there were at least 10 different individual babies up at Dead's Corner over that sort of in the last few weeks. So, we're already seeing some value to this project, I think, because otherwise we would have assumed they were all the same usually. So one really important part of what we're doing, I think, is the talking to the public, because it's really hard working in a public place, catching and banning, so you don't want to give away, like, people think, what are you doing catching cat, you shouldn't be doing that. And so we think that talking to people is really, really important. So we've got all these information pamphlets that we hand out about the project and really invest the time to, say what the threats to care are and just take that valuable time doing that. So, and also we can tell them things like, because sometimes like up at the car parks especially, you get all these some bogans turning up, and last week someone was saying, hey, look, there's 3 Kias standing in the car park, and some bogan guys were standing there going, there's millions of them, just run them over. And these people are telling other people this sort of thing, and they just think, there's millions of Kias, so there's so much, legacy of the old pest thing happening there as well still. These are some of our different individuals, bands, locals, hanging around. Just after this corner is a character you usually see this guy. So, but it's really clear these things, so it's quite a cool way to engage people to participate. And who am I? Well, I think I've already got an answer to doing starting to do my PhD on the Peter seed dispersal stuff, and worked on hoarding surveys with Clinty and Josh and Corey over the years since 2009, and just had lots of different cool interactions with Kia. Now my baby, she's the best Kia to bake because they always come over and I think that's me, so thank you.
So I'm lucky last, so I get to speed up from the time going out, so that's all good. So about me, I'm a geography postgraduate at the University of Canterbury, and I'm also the president of the Tramping Club. And I also ran the, along with Colleen and North Canterbury Forest the Bird of the Year campaign for Kias. We came a close second until the cockatiel got on 7 sharp, and then that was the end of it. And I'm also a part-time web developer, and I've been doing it for years. Cool, so my job is to build a database, and as you've kind of already heard, you can look up individual birds based on their band scene. They're pretty visible bands. You can log your sightings, and you can also log non-sightings, which is just as important, especially if you go into an area where you care have been before and you go up there and there's none. It's useful to know that. You can see what other sightings have been, so where these particular birds have been, and also stay up to date with what we've been up to. We went up and we found 5 birds and banded some, etc., etc. And a lot of people have said, why another database? Because there's already plenty of biodiversity initiatives like Nature Watch. And of course, Josh's database does a lot of things. And the answer is none of them allow for the individualized, like looking up individuals based on band combos. But the particular way that this database is architected means that this information can be fed into those other databases at a future point. And in fact, Josh's database is actually the raw data set we use for this web database, but we're just making it accessible. So accessible and on the web.
I like your open source approach.
Yeah. So it will be online at caredatabase.nz. That's dotted all over posters and brochures, so on and so forth. It uses data from Josh's database. It's a valuable data source, very interesting. All the source code is publicly available for anyone to use. So, I mean, where I work, we believe in what's called open source software, which means anyone can go look at this code and they can take it and use it for themselves. But it's licensed in such a way that if you do use it for yourself, you also have to make it open for everyone else to use. And that's really important. It's built with React, Django, and Postgres. I don't know if that means anything to you, but if anyone knows how to code in Python and JavaScript, then I welcome the help. It's also designed to be mobile friendly, so you can look at it on a desktop, you can look at it on a tablet, a mobile, and it will look great. And longer term view, maybe there'll be an app for when you're outside of reception, and also like a kiosk where you can look at it in the visitor centre or something like that. So what does it look like? So this is taken straight from what I'm currently coding at the moment. So basically I came up with some wireframes and we sent them off to Time Zone 1 who were designing these boards, and we said, make these look pretty. And they came back with some concepts which I'm now implementing. So you basically straight away you can report sightings, you can search birds. Down the page further there's our blog post and you can see featured birds. So we've got some specific individuals that are really personable. We've got great pictures of them. We can say schist is usually found at Death's Corner chewing on car aerials. And so you some birds are more featured than others obviously. That's the exact same page on a mobile, so it looks great in theory. And this is going back to the concept, so this is not fully implemented, but basically you'll be able to sort of sort, search and filter based on area, band combo, whether it's alive, or you can also look at dead ones, because if you're following a bird and it disappeared off the database, you'll be like, what happened? So that's why we're also including the dead ones as well, because it's really important that the public know that pairs do obviously die. They don't just, disappear. And so there's also straight away you can go report sightings of those particular birds. And this is the bird detail page. This is a concept again, but we thought this is quite a visual way of demonstrating how the bands look. You have the little featured paragraphs and the bird itself. And then also you can have a look at the sightings. This is a concept again, of whereabouts they've been and what they've been up to. And what we can do with this information, so there's the featured birds and personality. So this is part of the engagement of it. So if you want to know what your favourite local's been tearing up your roof in Arthur's Pass or whatever, is you can sort of follow him online. It's a Pokemon in real life, so rather than go around capturing virtual creatures, you can actually look at real ones. So ideally you're not actually meant to capture them. We've got quality control built in, so when we get sightings in, we can then go on and have a look and say, if they placed it in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, we can probably assume it's not a valid sighting. So if we can mark it based on like, oh, we know this person, he's a scientist, it'll be good. Versus, well, this looks like a kid just dumped it in Africa, whatever. It's also shareable, so you can share your favourite birds and follow them. There's also scope to put in historic data, so if someone's got pictures from the 1980s at Temple Basin Ski Field with 10 care, you can put that in there as well. Blog posts, as I said, it's got an API so it can tie into other bird database projects. And you can also do targeted advertising on Facebook that says, if you're in this particular area, show the ad for the key database as a way of engaging people. And that's my bit about database.
It's interesting, we put out that if you pay $500 you can sponsor a named bird. So Hoboro, Christchurch Wanderer came up with that one. Cotswold School actually approached Willow Bank and they sponsored a bird, Littleton Cubs. We had guys busking out of Littleton raising $46.20. So YRC, the Chinese consulate, and Forest and Bird. And so we've actually got 2 birds now that need names and sponsors. So if you know anybody who wants to sponsor a bird or anything, come and see us. Schools, anything. So it's I think it's red M on white and black M on white. Cadbury chocolate. Just quickly with our sponsors, I sort of decided I'd approach 50 different companies to get some money for this project. We also set up a Give a Little page, and it was amazing. We put up, Laura put the Give a Little page on her Facebook. She's got like 600 or 700 friends. It was amazing how many people here, I think I know, donated money on the Give a Little page. Then the media, the press, and then the national program did interviews on us, and then it just took off. So we raised over $16,000 for this project on Give a Little. But it's just all the companies, active adventures. They were sort of people. I used to be a tourism operator, so they were people sort of I knew of. Kathmandu, I knew someone in there as well. So all about who you know actually when it's trying to find money. And then bringing in like placemakers. All the materials for that building were provided by placemakers. Jamie Ward Building, he's pretty much built that thing for free for us, so that's really incredible. Hire pool, just bringing them up, and you say, we want to rent a digger, and you start talking about the project. It's just amazing how many people are so enthusiastic about what we're doing. And so we've got our digger for free, which is great fun. I don't know, we've got future goals. Just quickly, Brabyn is past to become a hub for Kia research and education. We just think this area covers the full spectrum of threats to Kia, from human conflict through to predation. And it's close to a major university and a population of 370,000 people. It's only 2 hours away. So wouldn't it be great to get some of those people up here involved in some of this work? There's 2 well-managed captive care enclosures, Willowbank and Arana Park, and the Wildlife Hospital with it. But some of the ideas, I'll just quickly, wouldn't it be great to have a bird that was up here, a nest cavity that we had a camera on, and we could stream it live to the visitor centre or the store, and then even live online. It's so interesting to see what's going on in those nests. Satellite tracking pairs, I think we could do more of that. It's so interesting to see online where these pairs are moving in this area. More annual surveys. We do monitoring in sort of predator control areas, but how about we look at monitoring in areas where there isn't much predator control, like Brabyn Spur, there's a little bit of Craigieburn, just to see what's happening there. Talk briefly about the advocacy bird and Willowbank and things. So yeah, just some ideas. What we've learned. You can do that one?
Just real quickly, but this has been, because we're just people volunteers and we've spent like millions of hours on this, it's been a nightmare, especially in the last month with all the politics of other people and all the things that have just caused us just to lose a lot of sleep and have a lot of stress, and we're just volunteers. So, but you can do it, and it's worthwhile in the end, I think. But I think some things could have been done way better, and we could have been informed and stuff. So just like constructive lessons for going forward, or anyone else like wanting to do something like this, is just that there needs to be real clear instructions between, because you always have to get like doc and no-time involvement, and just to know what you need to do and how to go forward from the very start would be really useful. So that's like a really important lesson that we could have got better, and and a lot of waiting around and stuff for answers. But altogether it's been an amazing positive experience, and we've worked with awesome people, and we're nearly there, and so hopefully it will